my house goes to prison. Sound like a good movie? Oh, that's lovely. Not this time. Hey guys, seeing of my house, bidding you fail. Not fair. Well, you haven't gone yet. You just arrived. Bidding you welcome. This is a doozy. In this pickups video, which may be turned into a video game hunting video if I can find any footage to put onto this, I have no idea if I've filmed anything for this other than this video. So I have shit from the thrift store, I have shit from the pawnbrokers, I have a trade with someone, I have stuff that's coming from eBay, I have stuff from everywhere. So it's all been picked up in a matter of 4 days, from Sunday till Wednesday. It is Wednesday night at the moment, and I decided to film here because why not? I get to sit down, you get to see me hold shit up to the camera. What's there not to like in that arrangement? But where should I start first? Let's start with the trade. A good man named... If I screw up his name, I shall do a voiceover of it, but capcussa, if that is the name. If that is not the name, I shall do a voiceover of it, because yay, editing. And I've been having editing troubles lately. It's just the last video I uploaded, which was today, Wednesday, I think. I actually uploaded the wrong version of it. I uploaded a version with a audio file that was way too loud in the middle of it, and you could barely hear me, mate, so sorry about that. But you might remember a few weeks ago, I had a copy of Jurassic Park Operation Genesis for the original Xbox, and I bought it for $5 and did not care for it at all. And I didn't care about the rarity of it or how much it's worth, which I still don't know. I naturally assume it's kind of hard to find, but I don't know, maybe it's the most common game in the world in Australia. But capcussa, he messaged me, which I think he's Swedish, which is pretty cool. People in Sweden watch my show. He messaged me and said that he would like to trade me for it, and originally I wanted to just do a one-for-one trade. I'll send him Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, and he sends me over something with his collection, preferably for the Master System. And one thing led to another. He then said, how about I send you 2 games, just so it's fair? And then he said, you know what, the second game I'm sending you is kind of banged up. I'm sending you 3 games, mate. Thank you very much. Seriously, this is awesome, and I have not picked up Mega Drive games in ages. I have not picked up one since I went to Gauntlet weeks and weeks and weeks ago. I miss there being a Game Traders near me which had good prices. I'm going to lower the camera a little so it doesn't look like I'm being looked down upon. I ain't gonna be looked down upon by anybody. Hey look, Zach Galifianakis. My beard's got a little bit of a way to go before it's up to his standard. A bit higher than that. Yep, that's good enough. Just let me lower the hat a little so you can see the hat. And this is the same hat that cut me. It cut my ear months and months ago when I was doing a video, but now my hair is thick enough that it doesn't even reach my ear. So that's cool, and I think I'm going to be wearing a lot more hats now because my hair's long enough that it can just get in my eyes while I'm playing my 3DS at the train station, which is annoying. So then I look like a complete jackass just sitting there going, it's not fun, but enough of this dilly-dallying. We've got work to do. He sent me 3 games, capcussa did, and of course I'll link him in the description. The first game he sent me for the Sega Master System was The Lucky Dime Caper, starring Donald Duck. Look at that. You have Donald there, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Is her name Magister? Magica de Spell, that's it. It's on the back here, but I knew the name from DuckTales, because Scrooge McDuck, she was always after a single jewel in his fortune, which he was too much of a cheapskate to give to her. But, not complete, but I did not have this game, so awesome, really looking forward to that. Not too many good platformers on the old Master System, and it's good to get another one. Looking for the Smurfs if anyone has it. I believe it's very expensive. And then, sent me another one. Great to get this in the box. The Lion King. I did have a copy, but it wasn't in the box, so... And look at that artwork, man. That's cool. Talk about minimalist. Just a sunrise over the savannah. Once again, not complete, but not chuffed at all, because... I don't know. Now, if anybody wants a cartridge-only copy of The Lion King, just message me. I'll send it to you for free, because I have one lying around somewhere. And finally, a game which was complete, and I kind of got this too. I kind of got this last week. I got... God damn it. There. There's no more hair to get into my eyes. I kind of got this game last week. It is... Lemmings! And I said that I had played Lemmings on a website that was for... rock and roll music, so... rock and roll music. Heavy metal music, so... I don't know. Still a good memory for me. It'll always be a gaming memory of mine. Nice and complete as far as I know. Cool game, cool game. Always love Lemmings. One of the only puzzle games I can really thoroughly get into. And, yeah, that's what he sent me. Thank you, capcussa, and I think that was insanely loud. Now, let's do a cash converters thing. Today, just today, Wednesday, after my working on my diploma course, I guess, I went to cash converters because I was bored. And for a total of $10, I've got these 4 items, which I will show you. Firstly, for my 3DS, that I honestly don't know what my username is on this. What the hell is my username on this? I'm going to look it up and inconvenience the fucking lot of you. But for... I have no idea how much of your time I just wasted, but... I did. But for a single dollar, just a normal DS case, but I can use it for the 3DS. It's a no-name brand, but... Whatever. A single dollar, I could not care less. Added protection. And then for $3 each, I bought 3 PlayStation 1 games. I'll do them from worst to best. Firstly, we have Mission Impossible, which I have for the Nintendo 64, and it is a trashy game. I played it, not extensively, but quite a little bit, and it just wasn't very fun. It's missing the back cover, but whatevs, man. $3, couldn't complain. And then, remember how I got an empty case of Motorhead? I have the real Motorhead now, and for only $3? Sure, why not? I have to be careful not to stretch the sticker too much, it could break the plastic. But, that's in there as a manual. Looks good, man. Look forward to playing it. And I think Mr. Cover also picked that up at some point. Yay, tandem pickups, and fuck, I snapped to the case. No, I snapped the case on the inside, so doesn't matter at all. And then this one had a $4 price tag on it, but it also had a $3 price tag on it, so I got it for $3. And you want to talk about random games? When you think kart racing or a racing game, You'd never think 007 would get his own racing game, would you? You'd never think Crash Bandicoot would get his own racing game. You'd never think that Rayman would get his own racing game. How about motherfucking Batman getting his own racing game? Oh man. That is cool. And Fat Mike, and this time I know it's Fat Mike, it's not you, Sega CD Universe. Fat Mike is the guy with the... Fat Mike is the guy with the bat signal in his room. He also has a letter opener that is shaped like a batarang, so I know Fat Mike would like this. This actually has, like, actual footage from the TV show, The Animated Adventures of Batman. Was it the I don't remember. The one from the early 90s. He looks cool, man. I mean, just roaming around as Batman. As my friend calls it, he spent all night last week being Batman. So he just started playing Arkham Origins. I mean, Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, so congrats to him. But $3, that is everything I picked up from Cash Converters. Everything total cost me $10. $3 each for the PlayStation 1 games, and $1 for the case. Good pickup, man. And just from a random thrift store, I didn't feel the need to film in it, but this is damn cool. No idea what percentage of my viewers watched Digimon back in the day. Probably the same percent that watched Pokemon, honestly, but tell me who that is. Haven't typed it out yet. It's Agumon, and this is cool. It's like a money slot, except it doesn't have the bottom, and the lady saw that and she gave it to me for 50 cents, which is very nice of you. Awesome. Just awesome. No idea where I'll be putting that, but I'm always on the lookout for, like, kind of toys that are from my era. Not really era, just late 90s to early 2000s is the kind of toys I collect. So, I collect Ninja Turtles, but only the ones with the white eyelids. Not eyelids, pupils. Because that's the show I watched, the one where they didn't have pupils for some reason. Alright. Actually, a surprising amount from EB Games. I went into a random EB Games and found both of these items for $4 each, and I mentioned this to Mr. Cover that this game was on sale for only $4 in places, so read that. Resident Evil The Mercenaries 3D. It didn't come in the original case, as you can see, but I'm not too scuffed about it. And there's nothing apart from the cartridge, which is here. If that focuses, yeah, that's how good my camera is, baby. But, damn it, I might have just broken the fucking cartridge. Oh no, someone get it back in. That was only $4. I mean, that makes 3DS game number 4, I think, and then for the PSP, one of the only stores that still has PSP games. Well, it was in Toowong, so. Beautiful Joe Red Hot Rumble for only $4. Wait a minute. The fuck is Dante doing on the cover? That is Dante from Devil May Cry, ladies and gentlemen, so obviously I imagine he's an unlockable character or something. Very cool. And wait a minute, I need to go talk to a man about a dog. I'm back. No, I'm not Grub Gun. Seek of my house bidding you re-entrance. If you do not know your Australian slang and did not know what that previous line meant to see a man about a dog, look it up. What else have I got? One more bag of stuff. Right now I'm just in Grub Gun mode. You ever watch a really good video from someone and then just find yourself talking like them? Like maybe in your head or in real life or something? That's the way I kind of do stuff, like, When I watch a European guy, most predominantly someone who is Irish, like, I don't remember his name, but I find myself starting to talk in a almost Irish accent, you know, like I start to say 30 instead of 30. Got me a lot of criticism from teachers. Speak English, you damn bastard! But the last bag. Let me refocus myself. The last bag of video games. And when I'm through with them, the video is over. There. Alright. Once again, like that previous bundle, I spent a total of $10, which, when I go into a store, I don't want to spend more than $10 now. So, like just on random cash converters or something. So for $3 each, I bought The Simpsons Hit and Run, just to find out I do have it just somewhere. I must have this game. I mean, I've seen it so many times and for such good prices that I must have it somewhere. But Simpsons Hit and Run for $3, not bad. Anyone wants it? Hit me up. Jimmy Neutron, boy genius, do not judge. It's like those toys, late 90s, early 2000s, and this was 2003, so I remember playing this actually when I was 9, 10. Cool stuff. And actually sat down and played it for a good 45 minutes, so it's not horrible. It's just a bad platformer. Another bad platformer, which doesn't even have the front insert. But for $3, Monsters Inc. Scare Island. Another one towards the PlayStation 1 set. And it's not on the hinges, but because the sticker is there, it is. So maybe I'll leave the sticker on there, but it didn't have the back insert, so that's something. And then, finally, and I probably should have showed this first because it's the most boring, but remember that game, Enter the Matrix by Atari? I actually really like that game. The general consensus is that it's a pretty average game, nothing to really write home about. Some people have said that they don't want to play as Ghost or Navi, they want to play as Neo, which Atari did fix with releasing Path of Neo, and then people say they don't want to play as Neo, Matrix is over, so god damn fans, get your shit together. Enter the Matrix, the making of... No wait, I do have one more thing to show after this, so Enter the Matrix, the making of... In fact, what the hell haven't I shown? I don't remember. Enter the Matrix, the making of... It was only $1, so whatever. I like the game. Might as well get some promo shit about it. What shit? Stop swearing, Anthony. Promo items. This is the last thing I bought. Unless I can think of another one from the next 10 seconds. Can't think of a damn one. So, I was betting on an item, and that item happened to be a famiclone, and I was just searching up video games on eBay, as you do. Not looking for anything in particular, just something that I might be able to get for cheap, and it ain't a PlayStation. It's a new Slim 2. Look at that thing. It's in the box, and here's the... Let me unplug this. And this... Here's the actual console itself. And it flips open to reveal... That just fell the fuck off. It flips open to reveal you can play Famicom games. Will I ever be able to get this back on? Hang on a tick. Huzzah! It's back on and brand new. It's not an actual PlayStation 2. I'll use my PlayStation 2 as... It doesn't even use the shell of the PlayStation 2. So, here's it in comparison to my PlayStation 2 Slim. As you can see, the PlayStation 2 Slim is a bit bigger than it is, so the ports on the back are also very different. And something is rattling around in there, and that fell off again, so as you can see, the build quality on it is not very good, but I'm sure it'll get the job done. So I've ordered in a Famicom game, and it's a Dragon Ball Z game, so, you know, that, I'm sure it'll be good. Let's end the video of me getting this damn thing back on. Screw it, I busted the spring. That'll never come off again. You know what, as long as I keep it down like this, it should never happen again, so... Button doesn't work anymore, so if I ever want to open it, just... Yay! Fun. And it came with a controller, all the hookups, and a gun! Yeah, it came with a gun. It's the first time I played Duck Hunt. Not a bad game, actually, so that's cool, man. That's cool to just get, and that was, I think, $6.50 plus about $10 postage, so $16 all around. Happy to get it, man. Happy to get it. Only problem is the AV cable that came with it is like a foot long, so yeah. I'll have to get a normal AV cable for it, and that is everything. I'm not sure how much I spent, probably not a lot, so bye! It's a Sig of my house bidding you farewell. Rattle, 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 rattle.